Hey guys, welcome to this video. So really quickly in this video, I'm going to be going over something very important in the stock market, and that is um, how it's just fear and greed. Okay, it's fear and greed. All right. So listen to this. Okay, you guys see? Making money in the stock market is about understanding two emotions in regards to your technical analysis and price action and discipline. And discipline for these two emotions. Also understanding. Understanding is very important as well. Making money in the stock market is about understanding these two emotions in regards to your technical analysis and price action and your discipline for these two emotions. Okay? Two words, okay? Two things, two humans, okay, that you just need to understand for the stock market to make profit, to make money, right? Fear and greed. Okay? Fear, greed. Okay? Fear, greed. These are like this is like the two greatest things, right? Because again, trading, dude, screw technical analysis. It's really not about you get technical analysis out of the way within 6 months. You're done with that. You know, I put my 6 months in for technical analysis like 2 years ago because I've been doing this for over 3 years now. Anyways, what's really important in trading is the psychology. It's your psychology in trading. It's your habits, right? Trading is 80% your psychology, right, and 20% your TA, your technical analysis and price action, and your setups and your discipline, whatever, even your rules, whatever, right? 80% is really it's just this: fear and greed, fear, greed, fear and greed, right? Okay, it's just fear and greed, right? I'm scared to get in this trade, right? It looks scary, so I don't want to get in. And then when the trade starts going the way that I wanted it to, but I was too scared to get in, now I'm feeling greed. Now the fear is gone. I don't have fear anymore. Now that it was confirmed, now I'm greedy. Now I'm greedy. And then when you're greedy and you try to get in, then you get punished, right? For the most part. Trading is tricky into where, they like to throw these around, but just know it's these two emotions, fear and greed. Okay? Fear and greed. Fear and greed. Fear and greed. Right? I have videos on it a lot, but I can definitely get into, I guess the technical sort of things in regards to fear and greed, right? Because again, making money in the stock market is about understanding two emotions in regards to your TA and price action and discipline for fear and greed. But just know that it's the two human emotions of fear and greed. They are played on a string by the market makers. They play those two emotions that grip our hearts, grip our sinful human hearts, right? They grip that fear and greed. They take advantage of that. They take advantage of the human heart with extreme fear and extreme greed in the stock market. And only those who understand the games behind the fear and greed of the stock market, along with your technical analysis in regards to price action and your setups and the best trading system, right? In regards to those two emotions of your psychology of fear and greed, right? People who master that, right, actually make money in the stock market, okay? Which is what I have been doing, thanks to controlling, understanding in regards to TA and price action and discipline, my fear and greed, okay? A lot of traders, they can make money on the day, but whether they walk away or winner, they leave it up to greed, right? And then traders, right, to make money, you have to overcome that fear. To make money, you have to risk it for the biscuit. You have to overcome that fear, right? You have to analyze your risk, accept it, and then take the trade, take on the risk, take on the fear, take on the fear. All those negative emotions, you take on the fear, take all the negative emotions, right? Fear and greed, right? Um, so that's really just all it is. I can get into more technicals of it, um, but I have a fear series actually. Trade on the side of fear. Be a fearful long. We want fear. That's what we want to buy. Fear is good. We want fear. We want fearful entries. Yeah, I actually have Maple Stacks also has a breakthrough, really good video on fear and greed. Yeah, here I have. Yeah, here fear. Build a positive relationship with fear. Once we visualize our risk, we have nothing to fear. Fear, greed, Maple Stacks again. And base fear is the best entry, right? Fear and uncertainty, right? Um, you know, I'm sure I have some on greed. You know, greed again. Yeah, greed, right? Title contains greed, you know, don't be greedy, scale out fear greed, project complete, you know, you can be greedy, you cannot be greedy, right? You know, so I have series on that, so you can go watch them. But again, point of this video is to just establish trading. Trading is about fear and greed. Okay, it's about fear and greed. It's about fear and greed. Trading is about mastering those two emotions, understanding those two emotions in regards to your price action and discipline and technical analysis setups, such as, you know, the 10 and 2 CBC, and, you know, jumbling everything together, because, you know, it's all a recipe for a big, um, like a cake, or, you know, entree, whatever, like a cake, you know, like you need flour, the batter, you need the eggs, the milk, you know, the sugar for the cake, you know, whatever, right? Trading is about fear and greed. Okay, fear and greed. Just know that, and know, be understanding too of, you know, how the market makers pull the strings on fear and greed to make you lose. And once you understand those games, once you understand fear and greed, right? Once you understand your risk, once you've done it so many times, once you beat the difficulty of those feelings out of you, because over the years they just get beat out of you, or you just finally come to an understanding, or you finally just take that leap, or you finally just, you know, just do it enough and run after it enough, like I have these past couple of years, you finally do start to master those things, and understanding those things. A lot of times it's not so much that you master them, you just understand them better, and it helps you navigate through those things better, right? I still feel fear and greed every single day, but I'm able to navigate through those things better because I've been practicing trying to do that the past couple of years, and going through the process of doing that every single day too. Like when I feel fear, right, it's like, well, I feel this every day. When I feel greed, it's like, well, I feel this every day. And I don't know, maybe a little bit sometimes they just get easier the more I understand it, right? But I still get fear and greed every single day, right? Um, you know, just the other day I was greedy, and then I went from greedy, and then, you know, I went red. The other day, you know, I was fearful in this trade, but because I was fearful, I took on the risk early, and now I was rewarded for it with very heavily green. I was green 270 this one day, right, and I was on Weeble, right. And, you know, it's fear and greed in regards to that. But yeah, that will be off this video. You could just, again, what I typed in and stuff. You could just go over my fear series that I have here. I have a fear series here that I recorded earlier January, and it's really good. So yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. See ya. Fear and greed.